There's something in you, something you can't see, but others can feel. Maybe you've noticed it. There are moments when you walk into a room and the atmosphere changes. Some people look at you with curiosity. Others lower their gaze as if your presence makes them uncomfortable. It's not a coincidence. It's not your imagination. Your spiritual energy is so intense that it can actually frighten those who are not ready for it. When your vibration is high, the people around you feel it, even if they aren't consciously aware of it. It's not about what you say or do. It's about what you are. Now tell me, has it ever happened that someone seems to distance themselves from you without a clear reason or behave strangely? Have you felt that your presence evokes intense reactions in others, even strangers? If so, there's a reason for it, and today you're going to discover it. In this video, you'll learn the 7 signs that confirm your spiritual energy is so powerful it unsettles others. But there's more. The 7th sign is the most striking and rare of them all. Few have experienced it. Only the truly chosen ones feel it, and if you stay with us until the end, you'll understand why you've always felt different. You are one of them. Before we continue, if this topic inspires you and you believe more people should hear it, subscribe, like, and share your experience in the comments. Your support transforms lives. Now, open your mind wide, because what you're about to discover could change the way you see yourself forever. People with elevated spiritual energy carry a presence that cannot go unnoticed. It's something invisible yet deeply felt, a silent force that impacts those around them without the need for words. And while some find it inspiring, others find it overwhelming, because energy doesn't lie. You can't hide who you are when your vibration is high. People might not understand it, but they feel it. It's like a bright light in the darkness. It dazzles those not ready to see it. If you've ever wondered why certain people seem uneasy or uncomfortable in your presence, why some look at you with admiration while others seem to avoid you, it's because your energy acts like a mirror. It reflects truth, the hidden, the parts many don't want to face. Awakened souls like yours vibrate differently. They don't fit into conventional molds. They don't align with the dense energy of those who are still asleep, and that, for some, is disconcerting. Imagine a room in near darkness. Someone turns on a light. At first, the eyes take time to adjust. It might be uncomfortable, even painful. But over time, those who are ready embrace the light and begin to see clearly. That's how elevated energy works. It illuminates, exposes, transforms. If you felt that some people react strangely to you, watch you with suspicion, or simply don't understand you, it's no accident. It's one of the manifestations of your energetic field. And today, you'll discover the 7 signs that show your spiritual energy is so strong it intimidates others. Each of them reveals a part of your essence, but the 7th is the deepest and most powerful. Very few experience it, and if you have, it means you are destined for a greater purpose. Let's see if you are one of them. From the moment you walk through a door, something happens. It doesn't matter if it's a social gathering, a workplace, or a room full of strangers. The environment shifts. It's as if an invisible force enters, altering the dynamics. Some people look at you with curiosity. Others seem uncomfortable without knowing why. Some feel drawn to you. Others, for no clear reason, prefer to stay away. It's not a coincidence. It's not something you can control or change, because it's not about what you say or do. It's about who you are. Your energy, your vibration is powerful, and it leaves a mark everywhere you go. Sensitive people sense it instantly. They feel a calm, a sense of safety, or even a stirring of their own consciousness around you. However, those who are not aligned with their true selves, those still trapped in fear, negativity, or confusion, may feel disturbed by your mere presence, not because you harm them, but because you unintentionally force them to confront parts of themselves they're not ready to see. It's as if your light, without meaning to, illuminates the dark corners of their being. And that can provoke two kinds of reactions. Some are drawn closer to you, as if they instinctively know, while others react with rejection, discomfort, with that feeling that there's something about you they can't understand and would rather avoid. You've noticed it before, haven't you? That unexplainable look from someone who seems nervous around you. Those interactions filled with tension, even when you've done absolutely nothing unusual. It's not that you're doing something wrong, it's just that your vibration impacts others on a deep subconscious level. This isn't a flaw. It's not something bad. It's a sign that your energy is different, strong, intense. And once you recognize it, you begin to accept it, to understand that it's not your role to make everyone feel comfortable with who you are. If you've ever felt these reactions in others, it's because your energy is already creating change. Share in the comments if this has ever happened to you. Subscribe and help us spread this message. Imagine that every person wears a mask, a carefully constructed image to show the world what they want it to see. Some hide behind pride, others behind insecurity, arrogance, or fear. But when they are around you, something changes because you are a mirror. Your energy, without saying a word, reveals the truth. It reflects what others try to hide, what they've repressed for years, what they don't want to face. That's why some people feel uncomfortable around you, not because you do anything wrong, but because being around you makes them feel their own falseness exposed. Not everyone is ready to look at themselves honestly. For some, your presence is a confirmation of what they need to change in their lives, a silent invitation to awaken. But for others, it's a threat. Your light forces them to see their own shadow. If you've ever felt that someone reacts with hostility for no apparent reason, if you've noticed awkward looks or defensive responses just by being present, it's because you've touched something deep inside them. Without intending to, you confront them with their true essence. People who live in ego, manipulation, or self-deception can feel exposed around you. It's not that you judge them or say anything directly. It's just that your elevated vibration makes them conscious of their own truth, and not everyone is ready to see it. But not everyone will reject you. Those who have worked on themselves, who are searching for answers, will feel deeply drawn to you. They'll see in you an example, an inspiration, a reminder of what they can also become. You are a mirror, and mirrors don't lie. They reflect what is, without embellishment, without filters. That's a gift few possess, but it's also a burden because not everyone is ready to see themselves. Have you experienced people reacting intensely to your presence? Let us know in the comments and subscribe so more people can discover their own light. There are moments when you realize something about your presence affects others. You don't have to say or do anything unusual, but the signs are there. Avoiding eyes, tense conversations, rushed responses, or people who, for no reason, seem impatient or even irritated around you, it's not a coincidence. It's not personal. It happens because your spiritual energy is intense, vibrant, different. And when a high vibration energy field comes into contact with a lower one, there is an invisible clash. For some, this is inspiring. They feel curious. They approach you with respect or seek to learn from you. But for others, especially those still trapped in ego, fear, or negativity, your presence is unsettling, not because you do anything wrong, but because your energy disrupts theirs. The ego, that part of the mind that seeks control and security, detects something unfamiliar in you, and the unfamiliar is always perceived as a threat. Your vibration shakes their comfort zone, pushes them out of the dense energy they feel safe in. That's why some react nervously, fidgeting without reason. Others avoid eye contact, keep conversations shallow, or even try to distance themselves. They don't know why they feel that way. They just know something about your presence makes them uneasy. But here's the truth. It's not your job to make everyone comfortable with who you are. You didn't come to this world to fit into the molds of those who haven't awakened. You came to shine, to expand your essence, to raise the frequency of those ready to receive it. So next time someone seems uncomfortable around you, remember, this isn't about you, it's about them. And those meant to walk beside you will do so with confidence and without fear. If you've felt this, share it in the comments, subscribe, and help us spread this message. You've always noticed that people feel drawn to you with an intensity that can sometimes be overwhelming. It doesn't matter if they've known you forever or just exchanged a few words with you. In a short time, they end up telling you their deepest secrets, confiding in you as if they were pulled by an invisible force. They seek in you an answer, a relief, a refuge from the chaos they carry inside. But this gift also has a challenging side. Just as some find a safe space in your energy, there are others who feel threatened by it because you see beyond the surface. You are not fooled by appearances, by empty words, or carefully constructed masks. You feel the real energy of each person, and often you sense truths they are not even ready to accept, and that scares them. For some, being seen with such clarity is a blessing. For others, it's an unbearable discomfort. That's why you often attract people with intense emotions. Some will approach with admiration and respect, wanting to learn from you. Others will react with resistance, fear, or even aggression, because deep down, they know they can't hide who they are when they're in front of you. It's a gift and a test at the same time, because you're not here to carry others' burdens, but to guide them from your light. If throughout your life you felt that people with difficult stories, overflowing emotions, or wounded souls are drawn to you without you seeking them, this is a clear sign that your energy impacts on a much deeper level than you realize. And now, the question is, are you ready to accept this? Animals and children have a perception that goes beyond what the eyes can see. They are not conditioned by appearances, words, or judgments. They feel people's energy in a pure and direct way. If you've ever noticed a child staring at you, smiling for no apparent reason, or approaching you confidently without even knowing you, it's not a coincidence. If animals seem to seek you out, follow your steps, or relax in your presence, there's a reason behind it. Your vibrational energy is different. Younger souls and more instinctual beings can perceive what many adults have forgotten: how to feel. They don't care about your clothes, status, or words. They only recognize what you are in essence. And if your energy is high, peaceful, and luminous, they will naturally be drawn to you. Children especially are like spiritual sponges. They can easily perceive the vibrations of people and distinguish between a safe presence and one that isn't. When someone is authentic, without pretenses or masks, they approach without fear. So if children often seek you out, laugh with you, or feel at ease by your side, it means they recognize in you a familiar energy, an energy aligned with love and truth. The same happens with animals. They are beings who live in harmony with nature and the energy of the universe. They cannot be fooled. If a dog approaches you joyfully, a cat chooses to sit beside you, or a bird seems to follow you with its gaze, it's because they feel your vibrational field is safe, elevated, and free of threats. But here's something even more interesting. Just as animals and children are drawn to you, they can also act cautiously around those whose energy is dense or negative. If you've ever seen a child walk away from someone for no apparent reason, or an animal react distrustfully toward certain people, it's because they perceive what lies beneath the surface. This gift of connection with the world's purest souls is further proof that your energy is special. Not everyone can experience this, but if you have, now you know it's no coincidence. There is something about you that cannot be explained with words. It doesn't matter if you've just met someone or have been in their life for years. You leave a deep, unforgettable impression. Some people feel intrigued, watching you with curiosity, trying to figure out what makes you different. It's not just the way you talk or move, it's your energy, a presence that doesn't need to be loud to be felt, a magnetism that sparks unanswered questions. Others, on the other hand, react with discomfort. They feel insecure or nervous without understanding why. And it's because when energy is strong, when it's authentic and pure, it can be too intense for those used to appearances and superficiality. No matter how much you try to go unnoticed, there will always be those who sense that you are different. Your way of seeing the world, the way you express yourself, the serenity with which you face life. Everything about you transmits something that cannot be ignored. Some people will be drawn to your light, wanting to be near you, learn from you, absorb that energy that somehow feels familiar to them, even if they don't know why. But others will feel unsettled. They won't know how to categorize you, how to label you. There is something about you that doesn't fit common patterns, and that sparks a mix of admiration and fear. Because the truth is this: the chosen ones do not go unnoticed. Their energy resonates on a deeper level, leaving marks on people long after they've left a room. If you've ever felt that people watch you with interest, that some feel comfortable by your side for no apparent reason, and others seem to avoid you without cause, it's because your energy transcends the physical. You are a mystery to many and a beacon to those who are ready to awaken. You've always felt things others seem to ignore. Sometimes it's a hunch, an inexplicable sense that something is about to happen. Other times, it's the absolute certainty that someone is not who they claim to be, even if everyone else believes them. Your intuition is more than instinct. It's a gift. You can walk into a space and feel its energy immediately. You know when a place is full of tension, secrets, or unspoken emotions. You feel when someone is lying, even if their words are perfect. You detect the truth in looks, in gestures, in the silent vibration each person emits. For those unaccustomed to this, it can be unsettling. Your mere presence makes some feel exposed, as if you're seeing parts of them they've tried to hide for years. You don't need to say or do anything. They simply feel it. That's why some react with distrust, others with distance, and others with deep admiration. Because awakened souls like yours have the ability to see beyond the obvious, to read between the lines, to understand what's really happening, even if no one says it out loud. This level of perception is a gift, but also a test, because seeing the truth in others means you will often see their pain, fears, and hidden intentions. And not everyone is ready to be seen with such clarity. If you've experienced these signs, it's because you are an awakened and powerful soul. Don't worry if some people don't understand you. What matters is that you understand your purpose in this world. You are not here to fit in. You're here to illuminate, to guide, to awaken. If this message resonated with you, subscribe and share it so more people can discover their spiritual power. See you in the next video.